Wanted to introduce a 5x8 turnkey pressure washing system. This is a professional commercial grade build. This is a 5x8 trailer. It has a 2-inch ball with the 4-prong light connector. In the front here we have a nice storage box for miscellaneous tools or just whatever you need it to be. It does come with a set of keys so you can lock it. Here in the front we have a 26-gallon soap or chem tank. It's all been plumbed with Uniseal fittings. At the bottom of each one of these is a filter, slotted filter, to prevent any type of debris from getting pulled into your system. Again, this has been done on a professional level. Industry standards have been kept with this entire build. Here in the center we have a 275-gallon IBC tote. This is practically brand new, maybe a month old. Pulled the tank out and painted the entire cage to preserve and to keep it from rusting. Here in the front we've got our 3/4 inch 3-way ball valve that allows you to switch from your chem tank to water, and the purpose of that is to flush out your system. The system we're referring to is this proportioning system from Midwest Washing Equipment. This is the Hydro Mixer V4. You've got water, soap, and your chem line. So that comes over into your ball valve, and again, when you have it on water, it's pulling water through your system to rinse all this out. And then when you want soap, you just simply turn it down and you're pulling from your chem tank. This is all powered by a 12-volt soft wash system, which is neatly mounted inside of this 36-inch side box. You've got your heavy-duty on-off switch, and you also have a charging port for the battery, which comes with a NOCO charger mounted here on the back of the side box. And this is a 7-gallon per minute 100 psi soft wash pump. Left this open. The battery itself for this is mounted underneath the pressure washer, which we'll get to. I figured there's space underneath there, and that would open up the side box for more storage if you needed it. So it gives you plenty of space between this and your side box, your front box. You have plenty of storage on this little build. It also comes with another soap valve. If you should so choose to hook that up, you can. Currently that's capped, but if you wanted to introduce another soap, you can do that, and you have the valve to do that with it. All your high pressure nozzles, another downstream injector, and some hosing. Whatever came with that machine basically is coming with it. This unit will also come with another 12-volt pump. This is used, but it's only been used for about a month or so. So it still has plenty of life in it, but I have another used one I'm going to go ahead and just throw in with it. That way you do have a backup or a spare just in case. Again, Uniseal fittings, taking it from our pump to our soft wash hose reel. Here on the back side we have 3/4 inch 100 feet of Flexzilla garden hose and 200 feet of 1/2 inch soft wash hose with your Suttner gun. You got your stainless steel swivel. Again, this will not rust or corrode, being stainless steel. And same thing here for your garden hose. We have a clear 3/4 inch filter system so that you can make sure that you're not getting any contaminants into your tank. And then on top here we have a bulkhead, and on the bottom side of that is a 1-inch Hudson float valve that will shut off automatically, shut the tank off so you're not overflowing once it's full. So that's neatly stacked. We got a stacking kit on there, not going anywhere. It is bolted all the way through the trailer. There's stainless steel bolts on the bottom side of that, so not going anywhere. Over here for our high pressure hose, we have a brand new Banded 12-inch hose reel. It's got the Mazomatic swivel DN10. This comes with 200 feet of high pressure hose, and it has 100 feet on the front and two 50-foot sections on the back end of it with quick connects. So basically, if you only need 100 feet, you can pull that off. If you need 150, that's fine. If you need the full 200, that's fine. Basically, you just quick connect that off and put that directly into your port here. This is your downstream injector for pulling soap. If you're doing house washing or you're applying something else, a deck cleaner or degreaser or whatever, you have your stainless steel downstream injector with a high flow check valve. This eliminates the ball and spring in your downstream injector. It allows you to get a high draw, and just pretty much lights out as far as having to replace that thing. And then as a way of rinsing out our downstream injector, we have a 3-way ball valve here. So when you want to pull from your soap tank on the front, you just simply turn that to SH or soap. And then when you're done for the day and you want to rinse out your downstream injector, you just simply turn that back to water and you will flush out your downstream injector. When you don't want to use downstream injecting and you want to use surface cleaning, you want to get a little more pressure out of your system, use your DN10 and simply bypass the downstream injector completely. And now you're running completely from your pressure washer. And so that's where your surface cleaner comes in. This comes with a very lightly used BE 20-inch Whirl-Away surface cleaner. It has brand new 25-30 tips. This thing's been used maybe 10 times, practically brand new. It has a buyer's rack system. Basically, you pull these pins out, and you can padlock this right here, and it will keep that from, being taken. Nice, neat way to keep it up out of the way. And of course, then you have your high pressure gun that comes with it. And then you have the crown jewel of the whole thing, and this is a 13 horsepower Honda GX390 Bandit with a Comet pump, 5.5 GPM belt drive, and that is an electric start, so you're not having to pull on it. Now, if for some reason this should go up on you and it won't start, which that won't be anytime soon because it's brand new, you do have the option of doing pull start either way. But this is brand new, still has the tag on it from the manufacturer. It runs beautifully. Lots of power, lots of rinsing power. Paired up with this surface cleaner, works really great. We've got a 1-inch feed line to this thing, so it will never be starved for water. And again, we have another filtration system going on just before our pump to make sure that we filter out. If anything was to get by that first filter, we have a secondary filter system to prevent anything from ever getting into your pump. We also have a continuous bypass loop, so when you let your hand off the trigger, water just continually goes from the tank to your machine and back out into your tank, and so it just creates a continuous loop, and it'll keep your pump nice and cool the whole time you're operating, so you don't have to worry about having to shut it off and it overheating. Like I said, this is a complete commercial grade professional build. No shortcuts. Like I said, stainless steel fittings, polypropylene fittings for your soft wash system. No shortcuts. This is ready to go out the door. You can start washing, start your business today. So if you're interested, give me a call or message me, or you can call me at 410-430-2893. Either way, I thank you for watching and look forward to hearing from you soon. Have a great day.